How long will it take for my property to be worth what I owe? Mike Wrigley, Certified Default Advocate, Distressed Property Expert, and Short Sale Specialist here. Now there's the 11 billion household question. Why 11 billion households? Because nationally, that's how many households owe more than their home is worth. 11 billion with a B. That's a big, big number. As with everything in this market, there is no one answer. It does depend on what part of the country you live in, how much you owe, and what's going on in the market in your specific neck of the woods. So to answer that question, let's use the greater Sacramento Metro-plex, including Sacramento County, Placer County, Yolo County, and parts of Eldorado County, just as an example. Historically, appreciation for the 100-year period, 1903 to 2003, appreciation averaged about 3 to 5%. Based on 4% straight line appreciation, just property going up straight 4% every year, which has never happened in the previous 100 years, so not likely to happen again. But anyway, straight 4% appreciation, and your home is currently 30% underwater, it'll take 14 years to be worth what you currently owe. 18 years if you're 40%, and 22 years or more if you're 50%. Think about that. If your house is worth half what you owe, it's at least 22 years at perfect 4% appreciation just to get back to even. Let's face it, if you're 30% or more upside down in your home, or if you have an interest-only home, an interest-only loan on your home, you, my friend, are renting. You're not buying. Based on the numbers, chances are good you will never own the home. And your current house payment is likely 20 to 30% higher than what you would really pay if you were only renting. And in this scenario, if something breaks, the water heater goes out, who fixes it? You or the landlord? Why, you, of course. Unless you're never planning on moving, if you really are 30% or more upside down, it really doesn't make sense to stay. Try to treat this as strictly as a business decision. That's what the banks are doing. With the Debt Forgiveness Act of 2007 expiring at the end of this calendar year, where you can avoid having to pay income taxes on the unpaid balance and forgiven debt without being held liable for the unpaid debt in a short sale, now is really the time to do it. It's really the time to really think about it. To get a better idea of when your home will be worth what you owe based on a couple different scenarios, appreciation scenarios, log into www.shortsaleandloanmod.info for a free estimate, or call me today for a free no obligation consultation. Call me today, sleep better tonight. You'll be glad you did, and thanks for visiting us.